To the Stars Academy dropped some information today about their atom project / materials, metamaterials, and I found it super interesting. I just checked this out on a video called Vet It with Patrick. If you guys don't know who he is or watch his stuff on YouTube, go check it out. This guy does not miss a day. He's phenomenal at what he does. So thank you, Patrick, for your hard work and dedication. That being said, though, I have made a video on this material in the past. I might have been wrong on a few of my words, but overall, I believe that my storyline still stays true. Now, one thing Patrick kept saying was that this material was not from space, and that is okay. That does not mean that this should discredit this material not being extraterrestrial origin. That being said, we know David Grush also said that this material, or people, sorry, the things are interdimensional, and interdimensional could definitely be here on Earth. As a matter of fact, I've been hearing that from people like Gary Nolan and a lot of others who keep saying that this is not from space. These things are not from space. They are from here. So keep that in mind as you move forward. Aliens, UAPs, whatever have you, does not have to be coming from space. And so that does not mean that we can discredit this material. That being said, pay close attention to the video I made prior about this. Here you go.
Al Putoff came pretty close to saying that this weird wedge of metamaterial came from a crashed saucer, but he can't know for sure. Putoff and his colleague Dr. Eric Davis are on the cutting edge of attempts to identify an assortment of bits and pieces that are seemingly beyond anything we can create.
It was made out of bismuth, almost pure, 1 to 4 microns, and that was the black layer. The next layer was 97.6% magnesium, 2.4% zinc, and that layering was alternating like that. So I went to an exotic metals manufacturer in New Jersey, and I said, "How would you make this?" He said, "Nobody can put bismuth and magnesium together. It will automatically come apart." This had to have been manufactured by some kind of an advanced technology.
Extraterrestrial material is recovered through military crash retrievals, and its metallic structure is examined under a microscope. The metal is so pure that we could not replicate it, even in a vacuum in space. This is because extraterrestrial crafts are not manufactured on a Ford assembly line the way humans would manufacture something. Everything in the material universe has a frequency and a corresponding sound vibration that creates and sustains its being.
Right there. That's kind of what Patrick was speaking about in his video earlier today, where he's like, nobody's going to really understand what this is. It's a lot to understand. I get it. But we're talking about frequency and waves, and essentially in layman's terms, if we can match that same frequency, we can then float on top of it. And we're doing that with like electricity and waves. And essentially we're able to just create anti-gravity by matching the frequency of a vibration. And every single thing on this planet, you, me, a table, everything has its own frequency. They are saying in this video that we're able to like pull those frequency levels or manipulate the frequency levels in a different dimension to create a subject. And that could be what this like little chunk of piece of material, metamaterial that we're looking at very well could be. Okay, carry on.
Extraterrestrials manufacture objects by first creating a resonant frequency. For instance, the frequency of a flying saucer. This is a sort of vibrational blueprint that interacts with the substrate of the physical universe, pulling into existence from other dimensions atoms and molecules that then organize and condense into the structure of the object being created.
No shit. Well, I guess that confirms this source.
These are very advanced metallurgy, nanomolecular material, interstellar vehicles.
Oh, and that one.
I think it's incredibly important to listen to the specific words that Grush uses. You know, Grush never said extraterrestrial or alien. He said interdimensional.
Are the pieces of the puzzle starting to come together yet? No? That's okay. Lockheed Martin, who happens to work with like Skunk Works and Area 51 and NASA, like they got their fingers in the pot. They just came out with this little fella and they dropped this bombshell on us, which happens to tie back to literally everything we just learned. No joke. They've got the new technology. Pay close attention.
We'll be able to grow or make a structure that, say, is the skin of an aircraft, that inside of that is also contained the sensors or the energy storage or many different multiple functions.
New materials that are on the lab bench right now, they can literally change shape on command. They can become almost a muscular material.
We could have an airplane that optimizes its shape for the different flight conditions it's in. They'll probably be autonomous, so they'll be like UAVs, but carry cargo around where there are currently no infrastructure in place.
We may have small swarms of small vehicles interacting with a larger vehicle that basically combines the information from that swarm. So maybe one vehicle flies a small distance and another vehicle learns from it and knows which way to fly. True value of research is not in the answer you get that you knew you were looking for, but the answer that you find that you didn't know to look for.
It's a lot to take in. I get it. Let me know in the comment section if you understood it, if I helped break it down. If you guys think I'm wrong, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Also, MUFON is having a event this Saturday, July 13th, 2024. If you guys are interested in that, I will be keeping you guys up to date with the metamaterials that are most likely from this crash as well. They're going to have what they are calling the biggest conference of MUFON's life. This is a giant UFO conglomerate, I guess. Very interesting. Going to be exciting to see. I will be keeping you guys posted with the information dropped. I do have to work my day job that day, all day, so I will get to your videos ASAP. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Patrick, for continuously dropping information. Salute to you. I really do appreciate that. It's insane what you do. I'm just a guy trying to keep up. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Appreciate all of you. We'll talk to you soon.